Buck is to doe as blank. So we have to look at this analogy and find a relationship between the words. Once we do, we can see which of our answer options share this relationship. So if I call the first word A and the second word B, and I just think of the relationship between bucks and does, I can say that a buck is the male and doe is the female of the same species, and they're both adults. So I'm going to write that over here. I'm going to simply write A equals male and then B equals female. So now let's go through the answer options. We've got man is to girl, and whilst this does technically fit, man being male and girl being female, they're talking about one being an adult and one's a child. Whilst our buck and doe analogy, they're both adults, and for this reason I'm going to cross it out. Our second one, rooster is to hen, and a rooster's male, a hen's female, and they're both adults of the same species, so we'll leave it blank. The third one, swine is to piglet, and swine is actually the name of the entire species, whilst piglet's talking about the children within that species, and for that reason we can cross it out. The fourth, kid is to goat, and this is just like our first one of man is to girl. Kid is a child goat, and as we're talking about different developmental stages, whilst in buck is to doe we do not, we're going to cross this out too. And the last one is woman is to man. And this does fit. They're both adults. They're both of the same species, different sex. But it's saying here, woman, female is to man. So really this analogy is B is to A. And as our original one is A is to B, we can cross it out. And just looking at our answer options, we've only got one left, rooster is to hen, which is our final answer. Now, if you don't know all these terms, there is another method. You could simply look at your answer options and see which ones are connected. We can see that man is to girl and kid is to goat are very similar. They're both talking about different developmental stages, and it'd be really hard to work out which one's correct. And for that reason, we could cross it out. The next one is swine is to piglet. And swine is talking about the whole species, whilst we know none of the others are. And for that reason, we could take it out too. And then we're simply left with rooster is to hen and woman is to man. And we can see these are opposites. Rooster is male and so is man, and hen is female and so is woman. So you just have to work out which order it should go in, and if you don't know, it's best to guess. But either way, you're going to end up with rooster is to hen.